I just wanted to show off the look of this controller because I really do love this controller. Check out my other videos on the BSP D8 if you want to see how good it is. We could do some stick calibration tests in here, but it's not really necessary because they're done in my other videos. And these sticks are good. They test like, what is it? I think it was a 0.6 average circularity error. Let's see if I can just get this in here. And this is like literally the perfect device for the X18S. It's like it was designed for it. I mean, the lid closes, everything about it is great. It actually looks pretty cool on there too. I'm digging it. It actually now matches the colored buttons. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the gold D-pad, but hey, why not? I'm not a big gold fan. So sorry, I should have started up the device sooner, but I was thinking the iPhone was gonna work. There isn't, there is an iOS MFI mode on here. So that's what I should have tried. Maybe I'll try that after. Let's see if we can get it hooked up to the, oh, you know what? The Powkitty battery must be dead. Oh no, it's just loading. I'm tripping. There's a full battery on this thing. All right, are we connected? No, we're not. So let's go into settings. And we're going to connect as an Xbox wireless controller here. Pair new device. You going to find it? Come on. There we go. Xbox wireless controller. Pair. And we're set. All right, so that's what I love about the X18S. It just hooks up real quick. So let's go into Gamepad Tester here and just test the sticks. We're not on the online Gamepad Tester. I could do that, but you can see here, no cardinal locking, my friends. These are great sticks. They're circular sticks, and look at them follow that circle like perfection. I'm not going to go into the online Gamepad Tester and do the circularity test because I believe they're going to be identical to the gray one I already reviewed. You got your analog triggers. Let's see how well they perform in the lower end. Like, can we get to 25%? Yeah, you can. Look, you can just get all the way up there. You just got to be gentle. That first 20% goes pretty quickly, but I love this controller, and I'm digging I don't know about the game. I've never played Starlink, but I like the look of the controller. It just has that kind of like futuristic, robotic look, and it actually says Starfield on it. I'm not sure what the legalities are on that, but we're gonna get out of here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do a screenshot. X that out, and let's just let's go in here and let's just do what I normally do. We like to play one race on OutRun Coast to Coast, and maybe one fight in Street Fighter for those who like to hang out and watch. If you don't, that's cool too. If you can give me a like, that would be awesome. Even if you don't watch the whole video, it would help the channel. Just watch what you want. I'll put timestamps in the video too, so you guys don't have to waste your time. Man, this controller just really does feel comfortable in the hands, especially with the X18S. It's just like perfect balance. I'm laying in bed. This is the best game. This is the best console to use because of the way the screen tilts. It's just perfect. I can have like a pillow on my lap while I'm laying in bed and rest there, and the screen is just in the perfect position for me to see it comfortably. So let's just go into OutRun Coast to Coast and see how it's been a while since I've played. Ever since all these new handhelds have been coming out, I haven't been playing much. So where are we here? Okay, OutRun 2, or do we want 2SP? Let's just do 2. We're gonna go Testarossa, and we'll just select that. Let me zoom in for you guys a little bit. See if I still can finish the entire run. And if any of you guys haven't played this game, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of good racing games out there, and this one took me a little bit of time to acclimate to, but once I did, I learned to really like it. I like it better than Ridge Racer, Daytona and all those games. There's just a great drift mechanic on this game, and it works really well. It's fun. You got to weave in between the cars, and once you get the feel for it, it's just a really like immersive experience. It's actually a lot of fun. Take my word for it. Give it a try. You'll get frustrated at first, and then once you get it, you'll be like, oh man, they did a good job with this game. Yeah, I'm taking the easy route. I shouldn't be drifting here. When you don't need to drift, you shouldn't drift. You'll go quicker. Like right here, if I can take this turn, shouldn't hit the grass, but see I'm staying in the slipstream. See if I can get squeezed through right here. I'm gonna drift here. You don't need to there. See, I hit the wall. You want to take advantage of those slipstreams. It really makes a difference in your speed and your overall time. People hated on this Pal KDX18 so much, but yo, I've had so much fun with this thing. I don't care what anybody has to say. I have Daiji Show running on here, and everything is working thanks to the tips I got from Russ and Retro Game Core. I've been able to make this thing well worth its money. I don't care if people laugh because I use external controls on it. I still use the internal controls too. But when I'm home and I have the option to play more comfortably, I do. And it's a blast. It's one of my favorite consoles. It's one of the first T618 consoles that came out too, before it became all popular with the 405V, which I still haven't completely set up. And I still have to set up my Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, but I'm just taking one thing at a time here, and a little gaming in between. That bus usually gets me. It's either that one or the one later in the race. He seems to turn, like, strategically turn with his turn signal, respectively, right in front of me. Oh, that was a little bit of a wide turn. You guys have probably seen in my other videos that I've played Street Fighter on here, and the D-pad works, but I think there's a little bit of difficulties with the Shoryukens on it. Maybe I'll try testing one Street Fighter 2 match after this race, for those of you who want to stick around and see, even though you've probably seen it in my other video if you're interested in the BSP D8. Now that the BSP D9 is out, I'm not sure how many people are interested in the D8, but then again, a lot of people are not a fan of the look. A lot of people are not a fan of the PS Portal, and it looks just like it, but it's amazing. It's a solid controller, super comfortable, good sticks, nice buttons, analog triggers. I mean, the only thing that I can complain about is that there's not enough grip on the sides to like feel like you're holding the controller really securely. That, and I wish the spring was a little bit better. Damn, I messed up right there. I wish the spring was a little stronger. I find myself sometimes pulling it apart a little bit when I get into intense gaming sessions. I mentioned that in one of my other videos. How like I'll move my arm to the side or something if I'm trying to turn too hard and I'm not thinking, like a child playing Rad Racer with his 3D glasses. Who can relate to me on that? If you can relate to me on that, you're definitely not a millennial. You're probably a Gen Xer. This controller is so comfortable. Just to hold. I mean, it doesn't really give me much for my pinkies, again, like some of the other ones, but it has, ooh, I always mess up there too. It has more grip than a lot of others, and just the way it's ergonomically designed works better, especially for when you're resting it in your palms like this, where you're holding it downwards, letting gravity do most of the work. When you're holding it up, it's a little bit harder on the pinky fingers, but yeah, we didn't do too well, but we made it. Alright. So let's get out of here. Let me just collect my points. because I am saving as I go to buy new vehicles. Okay, so my light just turned off here. I must have had a timer on it. So what I usually do to save, I just go like this, and then I go in there and I save state right there. Takes a second. Alright, so now I'm going to close this and back out of there. And whoops, no, we want back out, and we want to go to, I like to test Street Fighter on Super Nintendo because that was my first official Street Fighter 2 D-pad experience. I mean, you could test Street Fighter Arcade with a D-pad, but I don't feel that that's as accurate as it is testing Street Fighter on SNES, because that and Genesis was the first ones with a D-pad. It looks like I'm picking up where I left off on a previous fight, but this is on a different system. That's kind of funny. On a video I just previously uploaded, I fought Ryu and then went straight to the car. Okay, so Shoryukens. That was actually good timing, so we can see the left ones. They're not the easiest, but they work. Something about the design of the concave feeling of the D-pad makes it so it's hard. I should have been able to beat that. Normally I don't beat the car with Shoryukens. I just do these do the roundhouse kicks on it. But we'll try it in a match. Going left is never as easy for me. Actually, I shouldn't say never. Certain D-pads are easier on the left, but with this one it's easier on the right. So let's just jump back, throw one, throw another, throw another, throw another. No accident. I mean, they're coming out. I mean, you can see. So we're gonna do some Shoryukens in the next round. We're gonna do one right here. I knew he was gonna karate chop me if I didn't get that. All right, one more just to end him. Oh man, I was trying to do a Shoryuken there. This is such a cool controller, guys. And now with the BSP logo, look at that. They even have a little D-pad kind of thing on there. That's pretty slick. I like it. Right after they took PlayStation Portal's design. I don't even care. I like them. I hear the BSP company is pretty much started by one guy. Obviously, he has a team of people that work for him, but he's making things happen, and nobody's talking about it, at least not in the US, and until recently. Damn, he just smacked me up. And these controllers are so much better than some of the way more expensive controllers. Trust me, watch my videos and see the stick tests. Even the plastic. The plastic on this D8 is not as good as the plastic on the D9, but it's still good. And the plastic on the D9 has injection molding, and it's quality. It feels like something like the Galileo almost. He's being difficult on me right now. He keeps karate chopping my jumps. I'm not learning from my lesson. I'm not learning my lessons. See how I have a harder time going to the left? He went right into that. He's like, I want to dive straight into fire. Blue fire. So yeah, we're at 21 minutes of fun. I think we'll call it now, guys. This is the Starfield. Did I call it Starlink at the beginning? I probably did. Sorry, Elon. Starfield is what I meant if I said it wrong. Take a good look at this. D-pad's not ideal, but it's not the worst. Sticks are great. Oh, I turned it back on. Go off. Triggers, I'm gonna turn it back on again, I know it. Nice. Analog. Nice. Face buttons, they're pretty shallow, and they do go flush, but they're domed, so they're good. And we're gonna fight Blanca now. It's like the same exact order of what I did in my other video. I should be ending this. I'm sorry, guys. I keep misleading you. We'll end it now. All right, for those of you who made it to the end, let me know you made it to the end. That'll mean something to me. For the rest of you who watched to this point or skipped to this point, thanks for clicking on the video anyway. I appreciate it, you guys. Have a good one. Peace.